Hey everyone, I am Geraldine Gonzalez Subero, a VTVTA Ed FSM 3A. In this video, I am going to present my portfolio, which is the compilation of all my activities in Proof Edu 10.
For my introduction, this portfolio presents a comprehensive compilation all of my outputs, activities, and reflection for this course. Proof Edu 10, work-based learning with emphasis on trainer's methodology. It documents my knowledge and competencies I have developed throughout the course, particularly in lesson preparation, training facilitation, assessment processes, and professional conduct in a work-based learning setting. Each piece of work included here demonstrate my growth as a learner and my readiness to apply this skill in actual training environments. This portfolio serves as the evidence of my commitment to academic excellence and continuous professional development. So first, as you can see, here is my first activity in Proof Edu 10, which is focused on training needs analysis. So while I'm conducting a training needs analysis, I followed by step-by-step process that helped me understand how to identify the training gaps of individual. First thing I do is I started to collecting the information through conducting a survey by asking questions to understand what skills, knowledge that were required for the specific task. After gathering the data, I analyzed the result to compare. This helped me to see what areas they needed to improve. Next, I identified the specific training needs and also I organized my findings to address those needs. And here is the sum of my activity in this training needs analysis. So for my next activity, which is focused on making a training plan. So while I'm conducting a training plan, I learn how to organize the lessons, how to prepare materials, and also on how to handle participant ng maayos. I also experience on how to give clear instruction for them. Dahil dito is na-develop ko yung confidence ko as a future trainers. So for my next activity, which is making e-training facilities, so while I'm conducting or doing this activity, I learn on how to properly guide learners by applying the right methods, the tools, and also I understand the importance of preparing the training area, organizing materials, and for ensuring them safety. So next activity, which is focused on making trainees record book or what we call the TRB. So while I'm conducting a trainees record book, I regularly documenting the trainees daily task on identifying skilled practice of what hours they completed, and also I observe their performance, record their progress, and also note their strength and areas that they need to improve. So for my trainees progress sheet activity, while I'm conducting the trainees progress sheet, I observe the trainees' performance, record their skills and behavior, and also check if they meet the required standard for each task. Then also rate their progress and also give feedback to help them to grow. So through this sheet, help the learners track their development and guide the trainee throughout the training. Next, for my second to the last activity, which is focused on making a training session evaluation form. So while I'm conducting a training session evaluation form, I'll be asked to fill out the form to some students after their training to evaluate their knowledge. Through this form, help me to know what they learned throughout the training. So for my next activity or the last activity here in Prof. Edu 10, which is focused on interpretation and analysis of program evaluation, when I'm conducting interpretation and analysis of a program evaluation, I am basically looking at the data I collected and first thing I do is to organize the results. So if they are clear, then we compare the outcomes with the goals of the program to see if it is work as planned. Next, I look at the strength and weaknesses or unexpected results. And finally, I explain what those findings mean and how they can be used to improve their training.
So the learning that I've learned through all of these activities as a future trainer or even a teacher, I learned how important it is to plan and organize the training effectively. So while I am conducting a training needs analysis, helps me to identify what trainees need to learn, preparing a training plan, facilities, and keeping records like the TRB or the training record books and progress sheet ensures smooth, helps improve future training and measure their success.